Good morning, children. We proceed with chapter 5, problems based on binomial theorem. In today's class, we are going to discuss problems to find coefficient of a given term or a constant term or a term independent of x or middle terms. So problems of this pattern, we ought to know the general term formula. If I take the expansion as x plus a the whole power n, the general term tr plus 1 is ncr x power n minus r a power r. Question number 13, in a plus b the whole power n, the coefficients of 4th and 13th terms are equal. Find n. As we apply in the formula, we have the general term. Tr plus 1 is ncr, a power n minus r, b power r. We need the 4th term. How to write 4th term? It can be written as 3 plus 1. To substitute in the formula, I want r plus 1 format. So 4 can be written as 3 plus 1. N is n only. NC3. A power n minus 3, b power 3. I need 13th term. How will you write 13th term? 12 plus 1. So wherever r is coming, put 12. NC12, a power n minus 12, b power 12. The question is, coefficients are equal. So coefficients of T4 and T13 are equal. Implies NC3 equals NC12. These are variables. Coefficient tells me NC3, NC12. We know NCX equals to NCY in combination. A formula that tells us x plus y equals n. In this question, we are given NC3 equals NC12. Applying that, n equals 3 plus 12, that is 15, and hence the problem. Question number 14. If the coefficients of 3 consecutive terms in a plus x the whole power n are in the ratio 1:7:42, then find n. As we have done many problems, we know the coefficient is NCR. 3 consecutive terms let us take as TR plus 1, TR plus 2, TR plus 3. What would be the coefficients for TR plus 1? As we know the formula, it is NCR. TR plus 2, the next term, NCR plus 1. TR plus 3, the next term, NCR plus 2. So R plus 1, we write R plus 2, we write R plus 1, R plus 3, we write R plus 2. The question says, they are in the ratio 1:7:42. That is NCR by NCR plus 1, 1 by 7. NCR plus 1 by NCR plus 2, 7 by 42. As I compare, first and second term 1:7, second and third term 7:42. Cross multiplying, 7 into NCR is NCR plus 1. We know the formula NCR, n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Substituting the formula here, n factorial, n minus r factorial into r factorial. The RHS, n factorial by n minus r plus 1 factorial into r plus 1 factorial. Or n factorial we can cancel. We are left with 7 by n minus r factorial into r factorial equals 1 by n minus r minus 1 factorial into r plus 1 factorial. Let us remember this formula. 5 factorial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can write it as 4 factorial into 5. That is, what will be r factorial? R minus 1 factorial into r. The previous number into r. So what would be r plus 1 factorial? R factorial into r plus 1. What would be n minus r factorial? The previous number. N minus r minus 1 factorial into n minus r. So applying this idea here, I can write it as 7 by n minus r minus 1 factorial into n minus r into r factorial. RHS. n minus r minus 1 factorial into r plus 1 factorial, I can write r factorial into r plus 1. Cancelling these terms, we are left with 7 by n minus r equals 1 by r plus 1. Cross multiplying 7r plus 7 equals n minus r, or bringing r here, 7r plus r equals n minus 7. 8r equals n minus 7. Call this equation as number 3. Already the ratios we have named number 1 and 2. The same pattern. Let us work out the second equation. I can cancel, which is 1 by 6. 6 into NCR plus 1 equals NCR plus 2. Applying the formula here. 6 into n factorial by n minus r plus 1 factorial into r plus 1 factorial. RHS. N factorial by n minus r plus 2 factorial into r plus 2 factorial. Again we use the same idea. The bigger number, I can write previous number factorial into that. So what is r factorial? R minus 1 factorial into r. So what is r plus 1 factorial? R factorial into r plus 1. In this question, I have r plus 1 and r plus 2. So I will simplify r plus 2. How should I write? R plus 1 factorial into r plus 2. Cancelling n factorial, 6 by simplifying this n minus r minus 1 factorial into r plus 1 factorial. Here 1 by n minus r minus 2 factorial. R plus 2 I can write r plus 1 factorial into r plus 2. So cancelling r plus 1 factorial. Now these two, which is bigger? N minus r minus 2 or n minus r minus 1? N minus r minus 1 is bigger. So rewrite this. 6 by n minus r minus 1 factorial, we write n minus r minus 2, previous number, n minus r minus 2 factorial into n minus r minus 1. This I can cancel with the RHS. Cross multiplying 6 into r plus 6 into 2 equals n minus r minus 1, or 6r plus r equals n minus 1 minus 12. That is 7r equals n minus 13. Call it as number 4. We already have third equation here. 8r equals n minus 7. As we subtract 7r minus 8r minus r, n minus n cancels, minus 13 plus 7 is minus 6. or we get r equal to 6. Once I know r, I can substitute in third equation. 8r equals n minus 7 or n equals 8r plus 7. 8 into 6 plus 7, 48 plus 7, so n equals 55. My question is to find n. So we have found out n equals 55 and that's the answer. Question number 15. In the binomial expansion of 1 plus x the whole power n, the coefficients of 5th, 6th, 7th terms are in AP. Find all values of n. Given the expansion 1 plus x the whole power n, what is the general term? NCR. X power n minus r. Here x is 1, ignore. The second term power r will come. Coefficients will be only NCR. So coefficients of T5, T6, T7 we want. When it is 4 plus 1, I get 5th term. So T5, it will be NC4. T6, I will write 5 plus 1. So it will be NC5. T7, I will write T6 plus 1. So it will be NC6. As we know the coefficients, let us go on to the question. It tells coefficients are in AP. What do you mean by AP? Second term twice equals first plus third term. NC4 plus NC6. Twice the second term is sum of the first and third term. Let us expand. What is NCR formula? N factorial, n minus r factorial, r factorial. Substituting here, it is n factorial by n minus 5 factorial into 5 factorial equals n factorial by n minus 4 factorial into 4 factorial plus n factorial by n minus 6 factorial into 6 factorial. Remember the formula. N factorial is 1, 2, 3 up to n. What will be n minus 6? It will be 1, 2, 3 up to which term? N minus 6. What about n minus 5 factorial? 1, 2, 3 up to n minus 5. Previous term will be n minus 6. What about n minus 4 factorial? 1, 2, 3 up to n minus 4. Previous term n minus 5. Previous term n minus 6. In the way all the n factorial common. So we can cancel. 2 divided by n minus 6 is smallest. Which is bigger? How will you write n minus 5 factorial? N minus 6 factorial into n minus 5. N minus 6 factorial into n minus 5. How to write n minus 4 factorial? 1 to n minus 6 is n minus 6 factorial. The remaining 2 we will write n minus 5 into n minus 4. Substituting here. How to write n minus 5 factorial? N minus 6 factorial into n minus 5. Out of 5, 4, 6. 6 is bigger. 4 is smaller. How to write 5 factorial? 4 factorial into 5. How to write n minus 4 factorial? N minus 6 factorial into n minus 5 into n minus 4 into 4 factorial plus 1 by. How to write n minus 6 factorial? That is the smallest. Write as it is. How to write 6 factorial? 4 factorial into 5 into 6. Now check which is all common in all the three. N minus 6 factorial, cancel. 4 factorial, cancel. We are left with 2 by 5 into n minus 5 equals 1 by n minus 5 into n minus 4 plus 1 by 5 into 6. Let us simplify this and find what is n. 2 by 5 into n minus 5 equals, taking LCM, 5 into 6, 30 into n minus 5, n minus 4, cross multiplying 30 plus n minus 5 into n minus 4, or we get n minus 5 cancel in both the sides. 5 I can cancel 6 times. Cross multiplying 2 into 6, 12 into n minus 4 equals 30 plus multiply n into n square, minus 5 into n, minus 4 into n, minus into minus 5 into 4, 20. Here 12 into n minus 48, bringing all the terms to the same side, minus 30 minus n square plus 5n plus 4n minus 20 equal to 0. Or we get minus n square, 9n plus 12n, 21n, minus 78 minus 20, minus 98, 0, or n square minus 21n plus 98 equal to 0. Factorizing 98, I want 21. 14 into 7. My number is minus 21, so minus minus. We get n minus 14 into n minus 7, 0, or n is equal to 14, 7. The question is to find the value of n. So we have found out n equal to 7, 14. Are both the values valid? Check in the question. I want NC4, NC5, NC6. 7, 14, both will satisfy these three. So I will say n value is 7 and 14.